see my screen okay?
July 15th.
Hey, it's July 15th. It's Todd. Ault. This is Risk On. This is the greatest show about risk ever, in my opinion, but to many, it probably is not. That's a forward-looking statement. It's just my opinion that it's the greatest show about risk. But we should probably talk about risk if it's going to be the greatest show about risk. Like I said, it's July 15th. Skyla's in the house. Say hello, Skyla.
Hello.
You feeling better right now?
Yeah, except for a headache, but other than that, I'm all good.
No more vomiting?
No.
Good to hear. What about you, Jason? How you feeling?
Feeling great.
You got your butt whipped last night in poker? First time I've ever seen Jason lose, and ever since I've known you playing poker.
Lost one other time this year with Joe. Crypto.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's it.
I won a little bit.
Yeah.
I think a whopping $25 or something. My wife, when I got home, she's like, "What'd you win? What'd you win? What'd you win?" Does it really matter?
No.
No. But I already owed you, so I just like
Not
paid
on
you.
that scale. It doesn't matter.
That was fun.
We had a good time.
But did you go tilt last night or what? Was that why do you think you lost? Because that girl was running hard.
Yeah, she was running hot.
She was taking money on the river, like at least $1,000 on the river.
She had home field advantage. We're going back to the M. Yeah, I didn't know.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah, you did all right.
Hey, how's the market? Because I felt like weird. Like,
Can't win every day.
Part of the market was heavy. Our shorts, and I want to be very clear. I am going to, for full disclosure, I'm going to give you what we're at here.
Ooh.
My wife says you're late. We were late. I was on an important phone call. Sorry. Let's go to the short positions. We are short the triple Qs, the diamonds, the spiders, Peloton, AMC. We're not short much AMC. I put more on today.
Yeah.
I shorted more. We're short the triple Qs, the diamonds, the spiders, the Peloton, AMC, and we also are short, which is being long, the S triple Qs. The S triple Qs are a 3 times leverage index. They're leveraged. And so if you short 100,000, you're really short 300,000. But they have that deteriorating premium because of the futures,
Yeah, the
et cetera.
decay, yep.
The decay. We're short those too. What are we long today? You guys want to talk about what we're long? ACXP, which is an IPO. What is that? A Curex Therapeutics?
But yeah, they have antibiotic.
AG, we're long AG. That is a first Majestic Silver,
And
which
gold
is now
now.
silver and gold. Silver and gold.
And Nevada.
Silver and gold. We are long BCTX, Chara, CHRA. You know what we got long today for the first time ever?
Coinbase?
Coinbase. How'd you know?
Because I recommended it.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got long a little Coinbase. We are long Friedman Industries.
It's up a little bit.
Game, GAME. It doesn't have game. We've been
No.
losing on that one.
Yeah.
We are long the Bitcoin trust called Grayscale.
We're going to talk about that.
GBTC.
We're going to talk about that.
We are long GOLD, the gold company. They Barrick Gold.
Barrick.
We are long HUSA, HUSA. We're not going away on that one. No, that's a 13D filing.
Yeah, we're not moving.
Yeah, we were not. We're long HUSA. Yeah, it's so funny. People ask me, "Hey, why are you long Iconics for like 6 months?"
Yeah.
Then Iconics did a deal with someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're long HUSA. You never know what can happen.
Nope.
You never know. Things are always going on here.
We love commodities.
We bought this broken IPO called IINN. 450, 460. It was broken. Rallied up today. We actually bought a little bit of Iconics back. Only a little bit, like 25,000 shares.
We don't have
IKNX.
much exposure to crypto.
Nope.
Obviously, we mine crypto as a company.
We are long NAII. That's a new name for us.
Yeah, NAII.
NAII is a nutraceutical company.
Yep.
With a lot of cash, a lot of mojo. We are long. I'm not going to talk about that name. I'm a seller. Of course, we have a 13D filing on SSNT. And of course, last but not least,
What is
that
it?
small position that Ault Global Holdings has in Alzheimer's Neuro.
Yep.
Yummy.
Pretty interesting.
Let's. I want to catch up with the viewers. I haven't spoken to them in days, and I feel like yesterday was a advertisement for what I did in New York. So let's go to the viewers.
YVR, Ravi. Liquid metals. Yeah, that's ripping. I see that.
Wait. YVR. What's that?
Liquid metals.
YVR.
Yeah.
YVR.
Or liquid media. I'm sorry.
Liquid media. What's it ripping for?
I don't know.
It was up $1 today.
Yeah.
Robbie, do you know why it was up $1?
What kind of news do they have?
Liquid metals.
Liquid Media Group. Sorry.
Liquid Media Group.
I don't know what they do.
Wow, let's look at the 5-day. Well, they were trading at $1.
Internet
the
service
month.
business. You know, I looked at this one time.
Wow, looking great. What's the market cap? 33 million.
Yeah.
Year to date. Well, this thing ran to 6 before.
12 million flow.
Revenue's up a lot. You know what price is not up? DPW.
DPW. What's going on with the market tanking? Cosmic J says. Yeah, well, there's a lot of issues going on right now in this country. I don't even know where to start. Powell's on today. Powell's running his mouth every day. Yellen comes out just a couple minutes ago. Old Janet says Yellen sees several more months of rapid inflation. Worries about the impact on home buyers. Mm-hmm. Well, there's a huge wage stagnation and huge increase in home prices. So yeah,
OEG was up today a little bit.
Yeah, that one's.
It's the doldrums of summer, man.
It is.
I got nothing. You got anything?
Honestly, I hate to say it, but there's a lot more upside on the short side.
We're short.
Yeah, I hate to.
It's
I
the
hate to
dog
be
days
pessimistic.
of summer here. Skylar, you got any good ideas? Because I don't.
Good ideas?
Hey, got any good trading ideas?
No.
What do you got for us?
Sorry, I don't.
No,
Not yet.
What
Not
about
yet.
Taekwon Donut? I see him on the chart. Can I see him?
he likes
Can you put him
Husa.
up? What's he like?
He likes Husa.
I think you like Utah.
I know, but come on, we can't talk about Husa. We already own a big position. We own 14.8% of Husa.
We
Give me
could
something
talk
to talk
about. Let's talk about Cathie Wood and Coinbase.
Let's cover that. What she sell? No, you need to tell me. Did she really sell Workhorse or not?
We're looking.
What? You're still looking?
She sold 12.5 million in PayPal to load up more on Coinbase.
Yeah, but PayPal's had a big move, right?
Let's see what else she did. She
Now, this is what I can't understand. Okay, I'm just going to read you something.
wow, she's got a lot of Coinbase.
I'm going to read you something. I want to look at the headline. See, this is the point here.
Transitory.
Really? Come on, man.
Yeah, right.
Yellen sees several more months of rapid inflation. Worries about impact on home buyers. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen told CNBC on Thursday that she expects the U.S. economy will see several months of rapid inflation. She expects prices to ultimately fall back to normal levels, citing market-based inflation measures as proof of long-term expectations remain in check. However, she expressed concerns that the impact on lower-income buyers at the time when housing prices are soaring. This is code for not good,
Yeah.
because she says we expect it to come back,
Yeah, okay.
but she's worried. Are you worried?
Very much so.
Well, let's cover it.
Well,
Let's
I'm not
not be
buying-
boring. Come on, man. Let's cover it. What do you got?
Well, I'm not buying a house in Vegas. I know you did.
You know the house I bought in Vegas?
Yeah, I know.
It's already up.
Yeah. Well, that's
Should I sell?
no.
No.
No. The dollar is crumbling. It's worth a lot less every day. And your buying power in the real estate markets is diminishing. The prices will not go down. You know, even though lumber goes down, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be adjusted from a home builder's perspective. Rates are low, sure, I'll give you that. However, what's the average annual income for a family of 4 in the United States?
What is it now? I was curious.
Let's take a look, because I guarantee it's not running with the cost of home ownership and all the ancillary expenses, food, gas, utilities. Let's take a look. I mean, it's going to obviously incorporate the coastal elite cities with, you know, a lot larger incomes. But what about what Joe Biden says? The flyover states, like they don't matter. These people are crazy.
Did you have a chance to go over the market yet?
Not yet.
Let's cover the market real quick.
Let's see. $49,000. Wow.
For what?
Average annual income 2020.
For a family of 4?
Yeah.
Skylar, do you think that's true?
Let's take a look at it.
I feel like it could be more.
What is the average American income in 2021? Last modified July 8th, 2021. Policyadvice.com. I don't know exactly here if what their political leanings are. I don't know if there are political leanings in straight math. Of course, you'd have to ask Andrew Yang that. Hey, the median household income in the United States in 2019 was $68,703. The average wage in 2019 in the U.S. was $51,916. That doesn't make sense. $19 per hour. The real median personal income in U.S. in 2019, $35,977. What percentage of Americans make over $100,000? 34%? Does that make sense?
No, you're reading. We got to get our facts
Yeah,
right
that
here.
doesn't make sense.
This is like a plethora of bad behavior.
Yeah,
here.
that doesn't seem right.
Hey, the NVOS, did you cover it? When it ended up only being up 4 cents, but
Why did it pop? Because it had
good news,
some
right?
news on discovery of cancer with their proprietary software and it's like Zygot or some Zygo, something like that. But it ran big to almost $3, and then of course nothing is holding gains. That's one thing we've noticed. I know you guys have probably noticed this. Nothing's holding gains right now. Ravi, METC similar to AREC. Yeah, I'm on the same page with you. I got that written down.
Hey, this just out about 8 minutes ago, by the way.
What's that?
This is a big deal. PayPal users can now buy 100,000 worth of Bitcoin and other digital assets per week, up from 20,000, the previous limit. PayPal is also scrapping its annual purchase limit of 50,000. PayPal first started let users buy cryptocurrency in 2020 and was seen as a key step of mainstream adoption of the asset class. So you can buy crypto at the rate of 100,000 a week now.
100,000 per week.
Yeah.
That's very substantial.
Sure.
Cathie was a seller of PayPal. She snapped up 206,000 shares of Coinbase, worth $47.5 million. And Coinbase has earnings to come out here really soon. I look for that to be a big beat, in my opinion. That's why we took on a position. Talking about crypto, you touched
This
upon...
is the chart on the 1 month chart of Coinbase, though. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
Not good. Not bad, just not great. This is with the IPO.
You had all the...
It ran all the way up there on the first day, got crazy.
All the insiders sold.
Well, they sold what they are allowed to sell.
That CFO made bank. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, man, she killed it.
You can't blame them, right?
No, not at all. All right, let's talk about the market real quick. We're all over the map here. The Dow was up 53 to 34,987. The Nasdaq was down 101. Once again, the shorts on the Qs and the long on S triple Qs paid a little bit. The S&P was down 14, 43.60. Bitcoin and Ethereum, a lot of selling pressure. 31.5 Bitcoin, 19.17 Ethereum.
By the way, this is the big news here. Cathie Wood's investment swaps NVIDIA and Shopify for Coinbase. Does she know something we don't?
They're going to have blowout earnings, in my humble opinion. Yeah. They're like the bookie. We want the volatility in the crypto space.
They're like a William Hill.
Yeah, they're just going to make the VIG.
Right.
So they don't care. As long as it's volatile, people will trade it.
As long as it's trading.
And they'll get their little cut. That's all. Where were we? Let's talk about the oil. Oil's 71.50 now. A little bit of relief there. Should be a bit of a lagging indicator at the gas pumps. Gold 18.30, up $5. Silver 26.42, up 15 cents. Copper $4.31. Copper's been very strong. FCX is about in the loading zone again. I think we'll be looking to take...
Where is it?
It's in the 34s, if I'm not mistaken.
Jeez. Is that pulled all the way back? Really?
I think so.
34.39.
Okay.
Wow.
We're getting there. We're going to rinse and repeat on this. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed at all. The only thing
Well, that's
changed,
really pulled back.
Yeah, well, China released some strategic reserves to...
What's copper prices at right now?
It's $4.31. Massive. It was strong.
So this stock has fallen back from. I'm confused. What it doesn't show this. This is why this charts suck.
Here, let's pull up a
Wait
different
a
chart.
second here. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It was $45 peak.
We were taking advantage of that. And we did have a nice swing trade on that.
So the 52-week high is 46.10. The 52-week low is 12.44.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That may be a decent buy.
Yeah, most of their stuff is in Arizona, New Mexico.
Hey, ever been to Provo, Utah?
Nope.
Me neither. Ever been to Utah at all?
No.
I have. One time I took an empty leg on a private jet with my son because you ever fly these empty legs? You know what that is? That's when that jet goes one place, but it has to go back empty.
Oh, yeah.
So you can be. I was a part of a service where I could get on an empty leg, and my son and I thought, oh, we'll go to Utah, we'll get some dinner, and we went and did an empty leg on a really nice jet. There was no one else on it. It was just us.
That's pretty
Huge
cool.
jet. Flew up there, went to Utah. Enjoyed, I think, Texas de Brazil, which is that all-you-can-eat steak place.
Yeah,
Which
churros.
I know as fat as I am, everyone's thinking, Todd probably took advantage of that. I didn't, actually. I'm not a big fan of that.
I'm hoping to get this METC company note to. I got the METC.
I haven't heard from the Naked Brand CEO yet. Have you?
No, but
If
I like
anyone
that tweet.
knows anything on Twitter about
JB
him,
Ballin, what did you do? Let's
JB put it
Josh,
out.
tell me, find something from JB Ballin. I'm on a different screen right now. He did something good, I think, to raise awareness.
he tried to help us there for sure.
I got some big things here. So Cathie Wood versus Grayscale, probably the battle to get the ETF launched.
Uh-huh.
Grayscale takes another step in its goal of becoming a Bitcoin ETF giant. It
How?
looks like they've appointed New York-based custodian BNY Mellon to provide accounting and administrative services starting in October for Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, the world's biggest publicly traded fund, obviously on the OTC. So that's pretty good news. It looks like engaging BNY Mellon is an important milestone as part of our commitment to converting Grayscale Bitcoin Trust into an ETF, says Michael Sonnenschein, CEO of Grayscale.
You know, I bought some today.
You bought the trust or you bought Bitcoin?
The trust.
Oh, okay. You have some ETHE, right? Also, that's the.
I sold that.
Did you? Okay.
I definitely bought it for sure. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this Grayscale Trust, but apparently it's now trading below NAV.
Okay.
Do you know why, right?
No.
Because they sell private shares under Rule 144 and then they buy Bitcoin with it. And so the trust is trading below the NAV.
Okay, that makes sense.
Makes no sense to me why they do that, though.
Well,
But someone's getting rich because that's a 2.5% management fee on $20 billion.
PSLV. Well, no, they don't have much of a management fee. PSLV just drive. They just actually buy silver directly from COMEX, and they have a vault. A little bit different.
Got it.
I'm looking at Naked Brands here. I'm trying to see what's going on. I don't. It's JB Ballin.
He's in New York.
Yes, he is. They were tracking him down, trying to look at license plates. They were stalking him, man. It was crazy.
License plates.
They were looking all over the place. JB Ballin. Oh, I see what he did. Look at this. JB Ballin took the clip from our YouTube from yesterday's Risk On and posted it on the Twitter.
Oh, did he? What did he say?
He put the. Let's see here. Let me make sure I can. Let me cut this here.
I don't think so.
JB Ballin. Yeah, look. Let me see if I can find the. What did I do with it? My computer has about a gazillion tabs up. Okay, here we go. Yeah, he put this on the.
Army, I'd be paying close attention to that stock. There's a lot going on there. There's a lot going on there. I don't know all the details, but I kind of understand why the CEO did not do the interview with us now. And, you know, when you got that much cash, I guess you're always probably looking to do deals, right? So never know what's happening there, you know. But I am told that what I was confirmed was when he can, will be the first interview.
I mean, that's all we can hope for.
Can we believe him?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah,
I believe
I
him.
believe Justin. I do.
So
The Naked Army, I'd
he
be
put
paying
that
close
out there.
attention to that stock.
it got a lot of exposure. Good job, JB Ballin. We just need to. Oh, look at this. He's adding everybody.
Who is?
JB Ballin doing work at Zach Morris, at AC Investor. So at Charles Payne. We should have Charles Payne on the show.
I've known Charles for so long. You know how long I've
Let's
known
get
Charles?
him on the show, man.
You know how long I knew Charles? I'm not joking around. He sold JAG notes
Uh-huh.
when I was a rookie broker at Dean Witter. Literally, I have known Charles No, we're not friends or anything like that. I mean, I actually spoke to him recently.
Right.
But literally, I have known Charles for, I don't know, man.
28 years.
Yeah, that's right. How'd you know?
Lucky guess.
Like something like that.
Here is.
And you know who else was on a local show on the radio before it became national? It was Kennedy.
Oh, yeah, from MTV.
Yeah,
Going way back.
No, she was before that.
Oh,
She
before
was
that.
a local radio station where I lived.
Wow.
And now she's like on Fox primetime stuff. You
Yeah.
know, Kennedy.
So,
Anyways, it is what it is.
I mean, you tweeted here. Did you guys put this up, Nick? Did you guys see this tweet from Todd?
Hey,
How about a nonstop flight to Vegas in studio for a live interview? Your shareholders would love it.
oh yeah,
It got a lot of exposure.
Did it?
Yeah, it sure did.
Hey man, come interview with me.
Yeah, that's all.
Skylar, I'm in a mood where I want to hear a couple jokes today.
A couple. Okay.
So let's start off with one right now. What do you got? You have one, don't you?
I do. I have a couple. I just wanted to. Which
Just
one
give
I
me
was
the
gonna
first
say.
one first.
First one that pops up to my head. What is a foot long and slippery?
Foot long
Oh
and
my-
slippery.
Here we go.
Uh-oh. What?
A slipper.
A slipper.
Wait,
Oh,
how is that
Jesus.
slippery?
These are all dad
A
jokes.
slippery. It's slippery because it's a slipper.
I need another one. That was terrible.
Slips on, slips on.
Slippery. I got it.
How do you deal with the fear of speed bumps?
How do you what?
How do you deal with the fear of speed bumps?
How?
You slowly get over it.
Now we're talking.
Didn't. That's good.
Look at this.
So, did you guys see this testimony? Elon Musk admits the Cybertruck could be a flop. I don't think so. He admits the Cybertruck might be a flop, but he said he doesn't care because he loves the unusual trapezoid-like design. He also reminded fans about features like lack of door handles on four-wheel steering. That's weird. Tesla does not always disclose details, numbers, or pre-orders for its vehicles, but last September it said it received well over 500,000 orders for the Cybertruck. Do you think it'll be a flop?
Yes.
I don't.
You think it'll be big?
I think it'll be big.
It's a niche market, but if everybody buys, they can
come
buy.
on, man, it's cool.
Yeah.
The Cybertrucks are cool. You really think it'll be? You think it'll be?
What's the entry level price?
I don't know.
$120.
No way. No, Cybertrucks aren't that expensive.
Are you sure?
No, like 65, 70 grand.
That's it?
That's what I recall. Want me to look at it? Want me to look it up?
If if it's down there, then yeah, it's going to be a hit.
He likes the trapezoid design. Let me go to Tesla real quick here, and let's look up the Cybertruck cost because I bought one. I didn't buy one. I had to put an order in for one.
Mini Berkshire Hathaway.
Who?
Look at that. Look at this thing. Don't put this up, Nick. You see it?
Now I'm in a good mood.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's great.
Anyway, Sheep Wolf.
Yeah, see
Well
what I
done,
said here.
man.
Single motor, rear wheel drive, 39,900. Dual motor, 49,000.
That's it?
Tri motor, all wheel drive, 69,000. Say I said 70,000.
Can I retract my statement?
Full self driving, 10,000.
All right.
And if you want to buy one, you have to pay $100 today to own it.
Dude, you win. You win for sure. That's going to be a monster.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
For under $50K.
Yeah, I'm gonna get delivery.
Okay,
of that,
yeah,
man.
that's-
I'm gonna get delivery of that.
JB Ballin, Wendy Rogers, Arizona State Senator Wendy Rogers. This is what she says. She calls for Biden election to be recalled and a new election to be held.
Oh God.
In Arizona, they did a forensic audit. Apparently, there are tens of thousands of ballots mailed without being requested, and tens of thousands who voted after registering after November 3rd. The failure of Maricopa County to turn over the 40% machines and the passwords that Dominion still refuses. Apparently, there's some stuff coming out of Arizona now after the audit. You know, that's her. She's a senator in
Come
Arizona.
on, man. They're not gonna undo it.
I'm just telling you what's
But
out
do you
there.
think they'll undo it?
They're selling pressure on Joe Biden. Just short him to zero already. I'm sick of this guy. Anyway, that's my opinion.
Last
It's my
night when we
opinion.
were playing poker, that guy didn't like Joe Biden.
No. When he does live streams on the internet, he gets 46 viewers and 5,000 thumbs down. But he got 80 million votes. Let me tell you that. Okay. I digress. Let's talk about the indicators that came out today. Jobless claims actually came in as a beat. Consensus 368,000 jobless claims to be filed. That's what the street was looking for. Actual number 360,000, small beat. Philly Fed Manufacturing Index, that actually was a loser. 24.2 to 30 was the range they were looking for. Came in at 21.9. I do know this, now that some of the other blue states in this country have decided to stop paying people to stay home, it's obvious that the jobless claims are going to go down. I mean, all the red states like Texas and Florida, they've been, asking people to go back to work, taking away the handouts, and those states and those cities are thriving. So
I don't want to be a jerk here, but can someone put on my screen? I can't read that over there. I want to talk to the audience. Pretty please with sugar on top. Is there a way to make it come over here? What do I need to do here? Nick, you seem to be the expert here. Can you make this happen for me? Thanks. Sorry.
Laurent, what's up?
Whenever I'm in a bad mood, talking to the audience makes me feel better. Although, Brett, you're always in a good mood. Come on, just walk right in the screen. Brett, does it matter?
I'm not in the union.
Brett, you're not going
Brett's
to...
always in a good mood.
Brett and Nick
Brett,
do...
is it true that you...
They're awesome.
I heard that you were the producer or something, did some stuff for BB King. Is that true?
That's very true.
Wow, BB King.
Not only BB, but other people too.
Lucille's Blues.
All
Nice.
right. Okay, now I can see it. I want to talk to people. Senor Ault, do you have a price to cash ratio for DPW?
Huh.
Also, can you get that ER out sooner? I'm getting killed over here. Tyler, I'm with you. Stay tuned, my friend. I stay tuned. Let's see what happens. Tyler, I see it. I see it. I see it. Is that how you said? Wake up. What's up, guys?
Hey, that's Laurent. I'm sorry.
Laurent. Late congrats on ringing the bell. Thank you so much. That's great. Are you right? Are your puts printing today? Puts.
Puts for what?
Puts for what? Taekwon Donut. Have a huge thesis on BVXV. New CEO believes universal flu vaccine will do better in a different setting. Everything good until COVID hit. Vaccine I need to be released in proof bad phase 3. I don't know what that means.
That means no, we don't want to get into that.
I gotta understand what that is. Boiler maker bumpy. Jason, can you cover a topic of shorting? How companies like Savvy, Citadel, and Jane Street are trying to shake up retail investors out of their shares. Why is he doing nothing about it?
Yeah, I just talked about Citadel today. Actually, we might do something about that.
Them? Come on, dude.
What?
Dude, I can't. All right,
dude.
I've been in the hedge fund business a long time.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Come
Go
on.
ahead. Go ahead.
You're gonna call him Citadel?
Go ahead.
Nice.
No, take the other side. Play
Do
devil's
you guys
advocate.
Still own AEZS. We do own AEZS. We don't own any Borks.
Yeah, AEZS.
All of our Borks was sold when it went over $1.
Malai, we're getting crushed in AEZS. They have a ton of capital.
AEZS.
Their main product, what they're working on, is that COVID vaccine that's oral. And at a university in Germany, we have seen no updates on that lately at all. Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed in that stock, to say the least.
Todd, what's up with the market with great earnings, not enough to hold up the stock? Yeah, I know. Did you see YVR today? CEO talked about companies' future business plans in an interview yesterday. We're looking at that, aren't we? That's that digital one, right? YVR?
Yeah, that's the, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
What's
up with the YVR thing, by the way? The thing is way up. YVR. These things rally. Did you see this?
Liquid Media.
What was the stock? Oh, wait.
Oh, it's down again.
Sheepwolf.
Yeah.
Wait, do I follow that guy Sheepwolf on Twitter?
Yeah, you answered a question to him today.
DPW's market cap is $100 million. Cash on hand. What's cash, securities, and investments?
Yeah.
But yeah.
But we get the point.
I get the point.
What about that other question?
Actually, ironically, the market cap of, this is not.
Mark Martin. Wait, I wanted to see.
Yeah, hold on. No. What was that stock that we traded yesterday that went to 9 in the aftermarket?
VRXP.
VRXP.
Yeah, VRXP. Pretty sure that was the one.
Yeah, is that stock?
That thing halted several times, 5 to 9 twice. VRXP.
So we got this stock. No, that's not it.
You sure?
VRXP. OXP. XP. Yeah, that's it.
VRPX.
BRPX.
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Yeah, you're messing me up.
Pardon me,
here.
everyone. It's 540
PX.
right now.
So we bought this stock at 450, it went to 550, rallied up to 7. We sold it 7 and some change. Rallied to $9 in the aftermarket yesterday.
Yep.
Look, it goes all the way back to 564. Wow, these things are really volatile.
Nothing
man.
holds. What about MMMB today?
Robbie,
Up
Todd,
list.
do we have 1,000 S19 Pros now? If so, why 300,000 in revenue in the second quarter? Okay, I can't comment. Robbie, let me answer that. Let me talk to Darren, and I'll get back to you on that. Brian Goodson, news alert. DPW buys clothing department store and will make red tag shorts with DPW on the butt.
That is funny. What? Let's see.
That's really funny.
Where,
Setting up a call with JDR. That guy, I don't know. Are you still long naked? I own naked.
Yes,
I own some naked, that's for sure.
for sure.
Actually, I noticed today that position is a little painful today.
It is a little painful.
It's because was it 51 or something? Mm-hmm. Oh, I feel bad. Oh. But maybe since he's in New York, he's doing something.
I wouldn't put it past him. He doesn't come across the world just
It's a
to
long
hang
flight,
out.
man.
Yeah,
I mean, he got all the way to New York. Boy, that's a long flight.
just speculation.
Wow. What happened with GameStop today? Down 80 cents.
Down again.
No, just
AMC up again. In your face.
You so stupid for
In
being
your
long AMC.
Face.
Short
We'll
range.
show you.
AMC. It's 36.
Yeah.
Up 7% today.
Dude, you better cover, man. Cover.
Heard comments. Let's see here. Heard comments on StockTwits about recent claim by DPW of 40 billion revenue. They say it should not be claimed as revenue since the stock is sold. My rebuttal is for Mark is read how you recognize revenue. Berkshire Hathaway talks
yep.
about it all the time. You have to mark your positions to the market, and you have to count it as revenue up or down at the end of every quarter. So they don't know what they're talking about. We do. Our accounting staff does. They're completely incorrect. And by the way, if we would have exercised more stock, we have more to buy, 5.4 million shares, we could go up to 22.6 million.
Yep.
It would have been a bigger number. So they're wrong. I'm right. They're wrong. There's no rebuttal. It's the rules. Read the rules. The people saying that do not know what they're talking about. And I suggest you read an annual report from Berkshire Hathaway. He talks about how he has to mark his stock portfolio to the market, and there is no debating this. Absolutely 100%. And do you think we didn't put this? We put this out before we didn't run it by our auditor? Come on, man. People must think we're. Jesus, this. I appreciate Mark because he's just asking a question.
Yeah. No, we're
But
not.
people on StockTwits, I've given up. I've given up on that channel. I've given up. I've tried to respond to people, blah blah blah. They completely. There's some people that are very smart, but most of them that are writing over and over again somehow. Really? Oh, Todd's a criminal. Really?
No, Todd's.
Do you think I could run the company if
Yeah.
that was the case? Really? He's a fraudster. He's been frauding for years. Really?
Unbelievable.
Anytime you get in any kind of business situation, you have disputes with people. It happens. 32 years of disputes and doing deals. Not everyone's going to be friends. Come on, man. Get your money right. Okay. Neil Ault. Todd gave me my first job working with him at Dean Witter. Thanks, bro. Hey, you're welcome. I love my brother. He's a banker now.
Yeah,
He's more conservative than me. He runs a bank up in Idaho.
I met him.
Idaho. You met him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great. He's wonderful. Verb. You see a winner, chicken dinner. Wow, people are really catching on to this. Sorry for, what's that? Sorry for dump question. What's long, what's long, and what's short?
There's no dumb questions.
There's no dumb question, but are you being serious?
I
Is
think
that a
so.
real question?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry then. When you're long, you own something you expect to go higher. When you're short, you own something you expect to go lower. So when you're long, you buy it. And when you're short, you sell it first. So let's say I believe AMC is going to go down to a penny. You would sell the stock. And when it got down to a penny, you'd buy it back, and the difference would be your profit. Here's the problem, okay? The problem is when you're short, you have unlimited risk. It could go to the moon like GameStop. It theoretically go to $1 million a share. When you're long, you only risk the amount of money you put up to be long. So if you bought something for $1 million, your maximum risk is $1 million. When you're short $1 million of the stock, it can go to $10 million, and you're now that's called getting wiped out. And I'll tell you a true story. You want to hear a true story? One time I was short Amazon in the late 90s, early 2000s, and it went up $100 a share in a single day, and I lost $400,000. I was short
Jesus.
in one day.
That's what happens.
Fatality.
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 I love these comments. Verb. I don't know that I feel comfortable commenting on Verb because Ken, the CFO of DPW, is on the audit committee of Verb and sits on the board of directors. That's just a coincidence. But I do know that they are moving their business along quite nicely. So where is Verb right now?
I don't really have an adjective for that.
Verb dilution is coming, in my opinion.
Got him!
This guy says, Taekwondo Donut says, dilution is coming, in my opinion.
What? Dilution to... Oh. Hey, great news. Shout out to our good friend, Hugh Henne. No COVID for Hugh.
Hugh is not...
No COVID.
Good for Hugh.
Yes. He said he sat on the tarmac, 115 degrees on the jet, in his, I guess going back from Vegas. He could have sweated it all out and just gotten a cold. That's great, man.
We
No
did
COVID.
see the YVR up today. We did Robbie, Red Pill, ARC afloat is around 40 million. AREC. What is MCTC? You got to write these things down, man.
Is it METC? I wrote it down.
METC. You got to write these down and let's follow up on because I'm
It's a
feeling
cold
bad
play.
here.
It's an energy play. I got it. Robbie gave me that one. Yep.
Verb is 320. Wow. That is on a roll. Holy Toledo. Wow.
Travis, so if ALZN goes down in Q3, you're going to have negative revenues, question mark?
That's what happens, yes.
Sure.
If it's below what we market at, assuming our other positions. Keep in mind,
Well, yeah, that's a good
that's
point.
not the only position we have. We
Yeah.
have the
13
lender has I think we disclosed in the last quarter like
Yeah.
$100 million portfolio. Yes, but it's true. Yeah, you could experience if an AVLP, AVLP, whoops. If AVLP, whoa. If ALZN, that was a Freudian slip if I've ever seen one. ALZN were to go down in price, you could experience negative revenue. That's correct.
Yeah.
Because you have to mark the position to the market. This is something that Warren Buffett has complained about. Big Laurie Holdings, another holding company, complains that it's not real, up or down. But you do recognize it someday and it becomes real if you sell it. That's absolutely true. But keep in mind, the portfolio, we do sell a lot of things. Remember the 13Ds, we've sold a lot of stocks. We've recognized those sales.
You guys see it. I mean, we filed the 13Ds. We have, 3 active.
We have 3 active 13Ds.
SSNT,
SSNT, FRD, and HUSA. Yeah.
And we
HUSA.
make these other trades. You guys see us putting on trades. You saw us like shorting GameStop,
I bought a stock
buying,
today.
buying naked.
No, I bought a stock today that
We bought
I bought a
coin
stock
today.
that was hold on a second here. What was that stock today I bought that was up $100,000?
Oh yeah, you bought. Well, we had INN.
INN. You're right.
Yeah, INN.
INN. This stock we bought started buying at $450. It was a busted IPO. So that I think it went public at 5 or 550, traded down to 450, 425.
Yep.
We bought 115,000 shares, traded higher.
Yeah, you guys see it. We
Yeah.
we disclose it. Torchlight. You guys remember all FCX, SOS, E-Bond, Canon. Yeah, ka-ching, ka-ching.
Skyla, let's go.
What?
You got one more?
I told you I needed more.
Oh, you needed more? Trying to think.
There
I
should be
have
no
them
thinking
all.
involved. Take her off screen till we get another one.
Yeah.
You guys,
Be
yeah.
gone with her.
You see all these 13Ds, UUU, SSNT, SSY, NTN. I mean, you see what we do.
Sheepwolf. Sheepwolf.
Exactly, Josh.
Sheepwolf sent me a text today.
Yeah, you responded.
No, a Twitter.
Right.
Sheepwolf, I know you are a smart guy. I really would like you to look at that email, that text, that Twitter. Look at the link and read the description of how we have our shares. Go back. Someone asked the total portfolio value. What is the total port value considering Naked, Friedman, SSNT, HUSA, and other stocks? It's worth $75 million now. Great stock picks. Only Naked is lagging.
Who was that?
Michael.
Chris? Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's
Chris is
bring him
here.
in.
Chris.
Michael, I cannot comment on the value of the stock portfolio
Yeah, come on in.
or what we hold other than what we file on the 13D.
What's up, man?
Look who just walks in whenever he damn well pleases.
Got himself a haircut.
Gets a haircut.
Look, got his ears lowered.
No.
Nice.
Let's put him over here. No?
Yeah, bring him in.
You don't want to stay?
I got a chair.
Oh, there's no
there's no
mic.
mic.
Okay, put him over there.
Okay.
You all right over there, Skyla? Yeah. You need a couple more days off?
No, I'll be okay.
You don't feel good?
Jeez.
You still don't feel good? Do you think it was the lobster bisque?
Wow.
You think you ate lobster?
Eric last night, he said it's still on and off.
You ate lobster bisque on Sunday. Now, Chris, you were there. Did you eat the lobster bisque?
I did, but I think I might have had it on the day prior, actually.
No, you ate it on Sunday with us, right?
Right, yes.
But were you sick afterwards?
I was not.
So some hit or miss, huh? Yeah. Hey, Chris is in the house. Chris is the newly appointed CEO of the real estate division.
Agree. I agree. I said.
Agree.
Yeah, I
agree. You agree? I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
But what's most important is Chris is head of alternative investments. Chris, why do you think it's so hard for the average person to understand structure? You know, one of the things I think that's confusing about DPW, and I don't want to talk about DPW, I want to talk about, Ault Global. I want to talk about why do you think that, it's truly an eclectic field, right? I mean, it's just really like, there's not a lot of people that do it and really want to get in that structure. You take your time with it, but do you find a lot of people don't understand when you're structuring a deal? Or is it just because you deal with Wall Street guys, they all understand it? I'm curious as to what you think about structured finance and the confusion that is reported in SEC filings. You know, it's hard for people to understand it.
Well, I mean, like anything else, you know, it has to be unpacked, and it's not like the transaction structures that I've been putting together for the past 25 years are obvious. In fact, it's oftentimes pretty opaque. So, you know, you got to peel back the onion, and then the question is, if you peel back the onion, how many layers and do people get, you know, the value? Do they get the investment proposition after that? So, you know, my experience, particularly with people who are looking at a variety of investment opportunities, that you really have to boil it down for them, and then I think create an incentive to understand what the investment thesis is. And sometimes, it can't be more than a couple, 3 bullet points, just because there's so many demands on people's attention, So I think that's sort of what it is. It's complex.
Very. Adnan with a WW4231. You gonna comment on that one?
What did he say?
Josh, you got that one?
Where is it?
It's WW4231.
I don't see it.
Todd, will you comment? Let's see. Todd, will you commit when ALZN restricted shares expire that you will sell DPW's 2 million IPO shares of Alzheimer before you or other management of DPW sell even one share of ALZN?
That's a good question. Would I commit? I don't
think
know.
he might.
I don't know that I'm a seller.
Will you comment? No, he said, will you commit?
Oh. I don't know that I'm a seller.
Yeah.
It depends on where the stock's trading. It's important to understand that we do have committees here. And when there's any kinds of conflict of interest where my interests are not aligned with the company, we go to committees to talk about those decisions. So I can't commit to anything. But what I will tell you is that, we look at other Alzheimer's type biotech stocks.
ANVS?
ANVS and
SAVA?
SAVA, and we compare where they are versus where we are.
Yeah.
And then we look accordingly to what the value is. You have to kind of, as Chris, our friend, said, unpack the onion to peel it back and figure out the value.
That's a
Can you explain again what happens? So if you buy more than 14.9% of a company in Delaware, without permission from the board, you then have restrictions on your ability to combine your business operations for 36 months unless you get 66 2/3 of the non-affiliated shareholders that are not affiliated with that 14.9 to get approval. Now, you simply can bypass that by getting board approval. That's called Delaware 203. And so if you buy more than 9.9% in any 6-month period and trade, you have to give up the gains generally, not always. There's exceptions, and there's rules around this, but you generally, if you buy and sell over 9.9% of a company in a 6-month period, you then have to give those gains up and expunge them to the company.
Right.
Or disgorge them to the company, not expunge them. So, Chris, what did you think of the NASDAQ and the parties? We were back here celebrating Alzheimer. Did you have fun?
I mean, it was super exciting. I mean, that was a lot of euphoria, and I think the emotions that were being expressed told me that it was really the culmination of years of dedication by a large group of people, and in particular, your leadership. And it was great that you were able to express your feelings to the marketplace. And yes, there's more work to be done, but it's important to celebrate our successes along the way and triumphs. So congratulations to you and the company and Stefan. It was a great experience for me. More often than not in the last 15 years, I've been more experiencing sort of what happens at a first day hearings at a Chapter 11 filing. So it's quite a little bit a different type of feeling, which was special.
I don't know if people know that about you, but you really do some complex bankruptcy work where you take an asset that's in bankruptcy and try to help it emerge from bankruptcy better and in better shape. One of the most complicated things I've ever seen done was the bankruptcy and restructuring of the hotel into what was, I consider to be the most complicated partnership I've ever seen. Was that second nature for you? Would you raise about $150 million, $145 million, put another $20 million in equity and solve that project, save that project effectively?
Yeah, I mean, that was, and I've been, again, doing this for a really long time, and, the asset really didn't have significant value because it was a leasehold. Obviously, it was an opportunity to get some exit construction financing, but there are aspects of the lease that made it difficult that the landlord wasn't consenting to. And so we use a bankruptcy process to provide some surety bonds to give some additional comfort to the landlord, who finally consented, and that paved the way for an exit construction loan. And something happened that I never did before in any other case, which was we reorganized the equity of the debtor before a plan was filed, which creates a lot of uncertainty. But I think there was a lot of creativity on the part of Josh Caspi and Jim Parks, who was our partner in that project. And, that was a group effort, and it was very, very complicated, but we had a good result. Hopefully we'll have a grand opening in July of next year, and New York will be back to where it was, and even better.
Yeah, when we were in New York, some people went to visit the property. Really coming along nicely.
Hey,
Yeah.
speaking of New York, Chris, you're a New Yorker. Todd, we have office in New York. Hey, on 1945.com, Nick, this is quite interesting, if you would. Will New York drive local gun makers out of business? Apparently, Governor Cuomo, the first of its kind, has signed the liability bill into law earlier this month. Basically, that's going to allow the public to hold gun manufacturers in New York State liable for their products creating a public nuisance and the harm the products could or may cause. It's likely to be challenged in federal court. Obviously, you saw recently there was a challenge for people under the age of 21, 18 to 21 years of age, and handgun restrictions. They said, no, that violates their Second Amendment rights. So that got squashed. However, if we're talking about everyday small businesses that are gun manufacturers in New York, for example, Mike Santola, owner of All Star Tactical in Greece, New York, that's by Rochester, and that's how you say it, by the way, it's Rochester, not Rochester. He says that's going to be a big issue. I know there's several gun manufacturers in New York that are probably looking at this very closely. They could possibly be looking at other states that are more Second Amendment friendly. Could it be red states? Yeah, I hate to say it. It's pretty politicized. The Second Amendment is there. The founders anticipated that there could be a need to stand up to tyrannical regimes. You see what's going on in Cuba, South Africa, all across the world right now. Just the Second Amendment wasn't only there put in place for tyrannical regimes. That's what it was originally caused for in case government got too much power. But in everyday life, generally speaking, the only thing that stops a good guy with a gun is a bad guy with a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. So, I'm a firm believer in the Second Amendment. I just found this Letitia James here from New York, the Attorney General. I see this getting challenged, but I want to see what happens with gun makers in New York State to see what happens if they drive more businesses.
Did you ask
out.
Chris a question?
Well, I wanted to know what his thoughts were on this, actually. He's a New Yorker.
Well, look, I think, people say, and I support this belief, that an armed society is a polite society.
Listen to how cool and calm he said that.
An armed society is a polite society.
I agree 100% with that.
Well,
I also think that that's not a constructive statement from the governor. I think that we have a history at the federal level of protecting, shielding companies from product liability.
Mm-hmm.
And so, certainly not being a lawyer, I really can't comment from a legal perspective what the implications are. But I think if we look at, better places for manufacturing, it's about the incentives. The political climate is manifested in other types of interferences of manufacturers. And so it's likely that New York is not the most constructive state for firearms manufacturing, but, that's something that we should all pay attention to as a New Yorker.
Sure. And it's not like you guys haven't seen politicians drive and scurry away potential jobs, high-paying jobs. Look at AOC and Amazon, for example. I'm sure you're aware of that situation.
I mean, that was a personal disappointment as a citizen of New York for, over 27 years, where I don't know how many jobs it was estimated, but I've certainly heard things like there could have been the potential for over 100,000 jobs paying over $100,000 a year in salary.
Yep.
And so to me, that's prosperity and opportunity for New Yorkers that we were deprived of.
Chris, will you be with us tomorrow too?
I may or may not.
What time do you fly out?
2 o'clock, so I may
Oh
miss
yeah,
it.
that'll be tough for you. Hey, we won't be doing the show early though either. So.
All right.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for being with us today. The 112th episode of Risk On. It's June 15th. Yeah, text us 949-799-1831. 949-799-1831. Appreciate you being with us today. I'm a little melancholy, a little tired. But the market's a little tired. It's the dog days of summer. But I can tell you what I'm going to do next. I'm going to go have lunch with Chris Wu, one of the smartest guys on the team. Maybe the smartest ever. See ya.
Doubt it.